Welcome to Comfort Havoc number 2. This is my very last video for today. I didn't do that. Clearly I did that. That was an example of what this video is about. This video is called No One Who Does Something Wrong to Someone Else Ever Takes Accountability or Own It. Now the reason why I did that, because if you watch the other video, I went into how my niece and my nephew, who are roughly about the same age, had a fight today. Which I have decided that I'm going to solve their problem with my belt. This one right here. It has Father Time written on it from when I was with Bravo. And yeah, we're not going to say that out loud. Anyway, the point of this video is really quite simple. This video is going to be straight hardcore, 99.9, the truth. There are very few incidences where someone will take responsibility for hurting someone else, for hurting their feelings, for hurting them in general, for making their life a living hell. Uh-oh. Where the hell's my hair grease? Sorry. I may have to go buy more hair grease. Let's find out, shall we? As I chat. Oh, nope. Don't have to buy any more. Got a whole bottle right here. Crown Royal. Crown Royal. Royal Crown. I need a job. Anyway. The point of the matter is really simple. People hurt other people. Intentionally or unintentionally. And the problem with that is really simple. No one owns it when they do it. If I purposely hurt you and I know that I did it, I'm not going to look you in the face and say, I'm sorry. Because you're going to have to drag that shit out of me. Like, literally, you're going to have to, bring up shit that I did and say, oh, remember when you did this, or remember when you did that. Why did you do this to me? Why would you do this? Why did you do this? How could you do this? Etc., etc. The fact of the matter is that I will deny that shit until the cows come home if I'm that guy. Luckily for me, I'm not that guy. I own my shit. When I fuck up, I own it. Simple as that. I didn't mean to cuss, but I just cussed. But, I burped, and I said I didn't do it, and then I owned up to it and said that I did. This is why you also don't fart in public. But the point of the matter is that no matter what goes on in your life, when someone wrongs you, 9 times out of 10, they don't own that shit. They don't apologize, they don't regret it, and they did it. And here's my thoughts on sorry. If I walk into you and knock all your shit out your hands because I was into my phone or whatever the hell I was doing and I wasn't paying attention, I am genuinely sorry that I did that. Because if my dumb ass would have been paying attention, that shit would have never happened. No. Which most of us don't pay attention. Now, if I stepped on your shoes on accident and they were crisp, brand new, fascinating, shining, bright white color, you're going to be pretty mad. Because most people get mad when people step on their fucking shoes. Let's say I apologize. And you're a person that I care about, so I mean it. Versus, let's say I apologize and you're a person that, if I could do it again, I'd make sure I get the shit all over your entire shoe. You see the difference there? If you're someone I care about, I'm going to apologize and I mean it. But if you're someone I don't care about, I'm going to apologize just for the sake of saying I'm sorry. But deep down, I'm like, well, I don't like this motherfucker. I should have stepped on his whole goddamn shoes to begin with. I also cussed again, which I shouldn't have done. But, the whole point of the matter is that, a lot of people don't own what they do. If you're having a sparring match and your partner's not pulling their punches and they don't own it, there may be an issue between y'all that y'all need to work out. I'm going to tell a tiny story. It was a fight, and I wasn't really on the winning side until I come about those boxing gloves. Then my dad saved the boy's life. God rest my father's soul. So I'm in Smithville. I told you this before. I'm going to tell you this again because you learn a lot as you get older, and you learn more about yourself than you will ever learn about anyone else and what you're capable of. So I was with my friend Lloyd, not giving last names, and the other kid I don't even remember his last name, but his first name was Corey. How you doing? Both y'all, Lloyd and Corey. We're all in our 40s now, so we should all be grown enough to accept what I'm about to say. So we were at Lloyd's grandmother's house, Miss Ruffin, who treated me like I was one of her grandchildren. So thank you, Miss Ruffin. Give credit where it's due, people. So we got in the back. Lloyd and I initially were playing golf. Don't laugh. It was before Tiger ever came out. We were playing golf. And I wasn't good at it, but I liked the game. And we couldn't really swing for the fences because she had a creek behind the house, which wasn't really a creek. It was actually part of the river that runs through Smithville and goes to the James River. So, therefore, my dad would tie the dinghy that I had, and we'd blow it up and go out and come back, just fun stuff. I know that's skipping the fight, but anyway, back to the fight. Corey got these boxing gloves, and I'm not a boxer, I'm a martial artist. So, but I'm not a coward. At least for the most part, I'm not a coward. So we're like, all right, we're going to do this boxing thing. I'm Mike Tyson. Who are you going to be, James? I'm just going to be James. Well, you ain't going to beat me because I'm Mike Tyson. It's like, dude, you ain't Mike Tyson, but okay, if that's what you want to pretend to be, that's fine by me. I'm not somebody who's going to knock somebody's dreams down. Corey commenced to whoop my ass with those boxing gloves. Just commenced to whoop them. The agreement was I can't use my feet and you got to pull your punches. Well, here's that part about fuck you, I do what I want, because that's exactly what happened. And I mean, Corey was digging into my ass with those boxing gloves. We were supposed to be pulling punches. So every time I hit him, he hit me with 4. I'd hit him with 2. He hit me with 4. If I hit him with 1, he hit me with 3. And there was nothing I could do. There was absolutely nothing I could do. The boy had some boxing skills. Period. And he was using them on me like stank on shit. And it's like, boop, boop, bap, 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 bap. Every time. Bap, 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 bap. But as he started hitting me, his punches started getting harder and harder. Now I can tell you, since I've been fighting since I was 6 years old, a playful jab, a tap jab, a test jab, and a fucking hit from hell very, very much. In other words, you know the difference between I'm pulling my punches and I'm not. And every time he hit me, yo, dude, pull your punches. Pow! Yo, dude, pull your punches. Pow, 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 pow. Dude, pull your pow, pow, pow. He's just eating my ass up. And I said, look, if you don't pull your punches, I'm going to kick your fucking head off. And he would not pull his punches. And we went like at least 4 rounds. And I mean, he ate my ass up every round. He beat my ass. Just straight up and down. He's just beating my ass because I'm not a boxer. I was fighting his fight. This is why I tell you, you don't fight other people's fight. You make them fight yours. You don't fall into the stupid shit that I fell into. I was like 14. 13 or 14. My dad had just recently stopped me from street fighting. So every time he hit me, and he'd hit me harder each time, and I would be bitching about it, instead of just going right to his ass because I couldn't get through his defenses because he was good at boxing. He wasn't no street fighter, but he was a good boxer. And we had our boundaries, so I couldn't use the trees, and I couldn't do any of the springing stuff that I do. And about the freaking 3rd or 4th round, I don't really remember what rounds it was because I remember every hit that he hit me with. Uppercuts, hooks, jabs, you name it. He never hit me in the body. He just kept trying to knock me the fuck out. And he realized 2 things. 1, that shit won't gonna happen. And 2, I was getting pissed. So the more he hit me, the angrier I got. This is about the part where my dad is about to save a young man's life. So I think he hit me about 45 times in that 30 minutes that we were playing. And I said, dude, if you hit me one more motherfucking time, and just like that, I'm going to kill you. I didn't give a damn anymore about him being Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was gonna die that day. Because he's about to get revenge of the motherfucking ninja all up on his shit. And he jabbed me one more time. Dead in the mouth. Boom! In my mouth and my nose. My eyes watered up, but I could still see because I've been hitting the face enough to learn how to adapt. And I said, that's it! The gloves flew off my hand. I said, you are gonna fucking die now. I'm kicking your fucking head clean off. And nothing is going to stop me. Jimmy! Don't make me call you twice. And I looked at him, I said, your ass just got saved, motherfucker. But if I catch you on the streets, I'm gonna beat your fucking ass. So, I ran over there to my dad's green Cadillac, and my dad laid into my ass. And he laid into me, and my dad was right. No, I shouldn't even have got involved in that shit. I should have walked away. I should not have let male pride lead me to the ass whooping in which I got. Technically, he didn't really beat my ass. He just beat me because I lost it. Now, I knew I wasn't going to beat him in a boxing match. I knew it. And my dad pointed that out. You're not a boxer, Jimmy. You're a street fighter. If he said down rules, I'll give you your credit because I heard the whole fight the whole time. You got honor, son. You got a lot of heart. You got a lot of honor. But you also stupid as fuck. And I didn't understand at the time what he meant until he finished jumping down my throat. And his exact words at the end was, first and foremost, don't you ever fight somebody else's fucking fight. You don't box. You do kung fu. You can do amazing things with your feet and your hands as long as they involve kung fu. You ain't a boxer, Jimmy. Don't try to outbox a boxer. It's not gonna fucking happen, son. Do not do that. Don't get goaded into somebody else's fucking fight. You probably can beat that boy ass any day of the week. But while you're here for the rest of the summer, you're not gonna do that. You're gonna leave him the fuck alone. I don't want to hear from his mom that you caught him somewhere in the street and beat his ass. So that was two things that didn't happen. I didn't catch him in the street and I didn't beat his ass because I listened to my damn dad. But I learned one valuable lesson. Don't fight someone else's fight. The next day, we apologized to each other. But I told him, I said, don't ever fuck with me no more, dude. I said, because that shit you pull, I said, that shit won't even right. I said, I told you to pull your punches and you constantly kept hitting me. And Corey said, honestly, I was trying to knock you the fuck out. He said, I seriously was trying to knock you out. That's why I kept hitting you harder and harder to see if I could knock you the fuck out like Mike Tyson. Because, James, you got a lot of mouth and I wanted to shut it. And I said, and you got a lot of mouth too. And I don't want to shut it. I want to kick that sumbitch clean off your face. And he's like, so you think if you would have fought me in Kung Fu, you would have won? I said, no, if I would have fought you in Kung Fu, you wouldn't be standing up right now because you'd be dead. But my dad has decreed that I can't touch you. So I'm not going to fuck with you. But if you fuck with me, I'm going to hurt you. I don't give a fuck what my dad says. Because I'll be getting dragged back to Charlottesville. You're going to the hospital. We ain't had no more problems after that. Corey, I love you. Lloyd was the witness to most of that shit, but not the next day because Lloyd had to go back to Newport News. I think they left early that morning because he was going to summer camp or whatever. But for the rest of the summer, I got up, I rode my bike to my Aunt Ruth's house. If I didn't go there, I stayed in the house all day and played G.I. Joe. Never made no more contact with Corey after that shit. But my dad stayed on my ass about that shit because it ate me up. It ate me up because I never lost a fucking fight. Ever. I didn't really lose that. It wasn't a real fight. But I've never lost a real fight. But just the concept of this fucker actually owning it, it's like, yeah, I was trying to knock you the fuck out. He owned that shit, But most people, they won't own that shit. When they are doing shit to you that's wrong and they know it's wrong, they won't own that shit. That's why I brought that up, because Corey, he owned that shit. When he came to me and said, I was trying to knock you the fuck out. He said, I watch you do your kung fu shit all the goddamn time. But I don't really think that you all that good. I think that you are phony. but he couldn't knock out my phony ass. He tried. I mean, he was hitting me from everything that he could throw at me from the backyard. And I mean, he was literally boom, boom. And I'd be like, and he's when he hit me with one of these, it's like boom, 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 boom. And I was pissed. I mean, that's one of the shit that pissed me off because he hit me with that three piece and two uppercuts in the jazz, like pow, pow, pow. And my face said, come, come, come. And I was like, you need to pull your damn punches. And he just would not pull them. He owned it though. Most people don't own this shit. When they hurt you on purpose. It's the same thing with if I don't like you and you wearing crisp white shoes and I decide to grind my foot when I'm stepping on your shoe, that shit was on purpose. I said I decided to grind my foot while stepping on your shoe. For those who don't know, that means this is your foot and this is my foot. I'm on your shoe. I'm doing this on purpose. That means I meant to do that shit. When people mean to bring you harm, they will never own it. So in closing, as I told my niece, I said, what part did you play in there? I didn't play. I said, so he started it. Now, the week before, they got into it again, you know, and this is this week. They're getting into it like every now and then. So I was like, all right, here's how this is going to work from now on. Either y'all are going to get along, or Father Time over there is just not going to discriminate. I'm going to beat your ass. I'm going to beat his ass. I don't give a damn anymore who started it. I'm just going to beat your ass. I said, that solves it. If I beat both of y'all, y'all going to learn. I'm probably going to go to jail for this. But anyway, you know, we made the biggest mistake in the universe when we stopped spanking our kids. I'm a Generation Xer. I strongly believe in the ass whooping. If I live long enough to have children, I got my ass beat. I haven't been in too much trouble, but it turned out okay. No, I don't go around doing drugs. I don't go around causing problems. I don't go around purposely trying to hurt people. You know, where people who can get away with anything is because they never got their ass beat in their life. Mistake number one. Mistake number two is this society believes that ass whooping and abuse is the same thing, but it's not. See, an ass whooping is a form of discipline that you use when your child steps out of line. Abuse is when you are constantly beating your child because it makes you feel good. Because it's better to give pain than receive it. This is Kung Fu Habit number two. Please own your shit. When you fuck up, own it. Because you have to. And it's the right thing to do. Be seeing you.